everybody, this is Steven Strum for Zam.com, and I'm here to take a look at the 800-pound gorilla in Overwatch, Winston. If you've already watched the early trailers and promotion for Overwatch, you might have noticed that he often partners up with Tracer. This might be because the characters are two polar opposites. Where Tracer moves fast and can die even faster, Winston likes to take and hold a single objective, and has the durability to back it up. What he doesn't have is damage output. His pitiable Tesla cannon is practically useless for chewing up tanks, though for some of the trade-offs it might be worthwhile. The first benefit being Winston's standard attacks auto-target their prey for a short distance in front of him. Not only that, but they can actually hit multiple targets at a time. Even better, these shots go through most defensive abilities, like barriers and Genji's deflection. Ironically, these traits make Winston perfect for locking down Tracer specifically. Her low damage threshold means Winston's lack of offense is no big deal, and the Tesla cannon's tracking mitigates her mobility. The same can be said for pretty much any squishy hero, evasive or otherwise. However, it's defense, not offense, where the big guy really shines. At 500 hit points, Winston is at the highest end of the Overwatch spectrum. More than that, though, he can deploy an energy bubble with even more effective HP every 13 seconds. Most enemies can't shoot inwards, but Winston and his allies can shoot outwards, meaning you can effectively more than double or triple most players' durability while it's in use. Though this can take a high degree of coordination for the seemingly simple hero. A fairly common use of Winston's barrier, however, doesn't need much explanation at all. When used in tandem with the gorilla's second ability, Jump Pack, you can launch yourself into the fray, pop a bubble, and just cause general mayhem. With his shield, high hit points, wide spectrum firepower, and huge clip, Winston is a single ape vanguard, one that can distract an entire team at once. Which is perfect if you have allies waiting in the wings, ready to snipe or explode the momentarily misdirected foes. Should your high-tech defenses fail you, however, there are a couple of options for recourse, like the aforementioned Jump Pack. This ability has a much lower cooldown than Winston's barrier, 5 seconds to be precise. This targeted leap will send you pretty much wherever you point yourself, laterally or vertically. The distance is great, and it deals a stipend of 50 damage at whatever landing pad you call home. Since the cooldown is so short, one very nifty use is to get into the fight, cause some previously described chaos, and leap back out again. Every once in a while you do get one more get-out-of-jail-free card as our favorite Simeon. It's Winston's ultimate, and it's called Primal Rage. It has nothing to do with the arcade game, but it is just as much about punching fools that get too close. Besides doubling our hero's own health pool, Primal Rage replaces Winston's Tesla cannon with his good old-fashioned mitts. These swipes are much faster than the average melee attack, but their real value is knocking opponents airborne. Speaking of which, Winston can also head skywards himself much more often as Jump Pack's cooldown is greatly reduced for the ultimate ability's 10-second duration. All of which is to say that Winston's ultimate is just as much about knocking opponents off objectives as he is. If they happen to get knocked into a pit in the process, so be it. Why Primal Rage is so good for keeping our friend alive is that his new 1000 hit point maximum is applied immediately after popping the skill, after which Winston will return to his previous 500 hit point maximum health, which makes for a staggering degree of total tank. Not to mention the lowered cooldown on Jump Pack means you can easily end the Berserk Fury outside the line of fire. Though, ultimately, that's not the point. Winston is all about drawing as much fire as possible while lightly tenderizing foes. Your teammates will thank you, assuming they know to take advantage of your feats of objective denial. This has been Steven Strum for Zam.com. Thanks for watching.